Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? With a full face tutorial. Thank you, everybody! Hello guys, happy late Thanksgiving. How is everybody doing? I'm doing great. I have a new camera. I've got a new memory card. I've got a ton, when I say a ton, I mean crap ton of new makeup products to share with all of you. I'm super excited to start this new series on my channel called Full Face Fridays. Now, every single Friday, fingers crossed, because I am so excited about this, I'm going to be posting a full face tutorial wearing an entire brand of one cosmetics line. Now, this could be anywhere from drugstore to high-end makeup. I'm going to be filming weird. I like weird brands. I don't know. That's just a me thing, you know? So, I don't know, brands that you've heard of but haven't been talked about in a really long time. For instance, Lorac. Like, that Pro Palette, where did it go? What happened to the brand? I haven't heard of a new launch from them in ages on YouTube. No one's talked about them. Kind of things like that. I don't know, guys. I'm always rooting for the underdog. That's just maybe a me thing. I'm actually super excited to be launching this new series with you guys. I saw Alana Davidson do these videos on her channel and I thought that they were super entertaining and really cool. I pretty much watched all of them from this year to like 2 years ago. Intro is super cute too and really funny and creative. Just really like the concept, and so I'm gonna start doing that on my channel. Hopefully there will be other series as well. I can't promise anything because guys, you know me, and promising one video a week is a lot. I don't want to over commit myself to anything. Comment on this video of other full face tutorials you would like to see in the future. Follow me on Instagram at Graceayyy so that you guys can vote in the upcoming poll for Full Face Fridays. Clearly, as you can see on my phone screen, Dior was supposed to win this week. Yeah, I forgot I ordered something online from Dior. It didn't come in the mail yet, so I couldn't film it. I was too excited not to film today, so I had to film. I also would like you guys to please excuse these lashes because, and guys, don't forget to subscribe. 90% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. Now, why wouldn't you want to be subscribed? You get all of these videos and you get to see me, which I don't know is a good or a bad thing. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this video. All right, as I said, a couple things I'm going to be cheating on in this video are eye primer. So I'm just going to be throwing on a bit of my Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in Light. I'm giving up on the brush because I can just pat in with my fingers just as easily. Then another thing I'm cheating on would be setting powders. So then I'm just going to set the eyes. Voila, let's get started. So essentially I don't have too many eyeshadows from Nars. I pretty much have the Kalahari duo, and then I have a single shadow in the color Coconut Grove. So this is gonna be a much darker, smokier look with emphasis on the smoky. So I'm just gonna start off with the Morphe M513 brush, and I'm actually gonna dip into the Laguna bronzer from Nars and use that as a transition shade. After that, I'm going to be going in with the Kalahari duo. I'm going to go in with this lighter brown, placing that all over my eyelid. Just really packing that on. Then I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M513 brush and blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe E18 brush. I'm going to go into the other shade and kind of just add that on the outer corner of the eye. Now it's kind of almost the same tone and the same color, so it's not doing a ton. It's adding like a tiny, tiny bit of dimension. So next I'm going to be going in with the Coconut Grove eyeshadow, and I'm going to be making a faux liner and using a paper towel to do so with an angled eyebrow brush from Coastal Scents. Now after doing that on the one side, I'm just going to repeat that step on the other side. And you know, just because I've been living kind of on the dangerous side, I'm actually going to go back in with that Coconut Grove eyeshadow on an E36 brush from Morphe. And like I said, this could go one of two ways: really well or terrible and I take the whole eyeshadow look off. So let's hope for the first one. And like I said, I'm basically just going in very lightly and I'm just connecting the two and bringing the shadow about halfway in and then blending that out again. So I lied and I'm actually just bringing that color all the way in. And then I'm going to be taking the highlight palette Blanc de Sable in RêVE, and I'm just taking my middle finger actually and applying a little bit of that lightest shade to the center of my eye and blending that out just to lighten it a tad because it is getting a little bit dark for what I was first envisioning. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna go with the new Nars CLIMAX mascara and apply a generous coat to my lashes. Now I will say I really do like the way that it makes my eyelashes look, but at the same time I have really oily eyelids, and for some reason this mascara transfers everywhere on me. I mean, I wore it twice and both times my mom and my best friend were like, "You look really tired," because I had black smears under my eyes. Not because of dark circles, but because of this mascara. So personally, it is not my favorite, but it does a really good job. So if you don't have a problem with smudging or anything, this would definitely be a great mascara. I mean, you can see the difference clearly in both eyes. So now is the point in the tutorial where I jump from my eyes to my face, and then after my face I always jump back to the eyes. So that's where we're going right now. So next I'm going to be applying my NARS Radiant Primer with SPF 25. Just kidding, it's SPF 35. All over the face. Now I have oily skin, so Radiance primers aren't really the best for my skin type, but this is a full face tutorial of one product, and this is legitimately the only primer that NARS still carries at Sephora. The smell reminds me of something, but I can't quite put my finger on it, and it's actually driving me insane. You know what it smells like? It smells like an anti-itch cream or something. Oh, it's gonna really bother me that I can't remember what it is. Well, moving on, I'm going to be jumping in with the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Mont Blanc. Now, I remember color matching myself at Sephora. This foundation line, particularly from NARS, was very hard to color match myself to. I don't know why. Most of them are really pink or really yellow or too dark for my skin complexion. So this is kind of the best I could do. Okay, not bad, not bad. I just really hope this foundation is forgiving on my pores because usually I use a pore smoothing primer. And we get to christen my new Sapphire Beauty Blender with this tutorial. I bought this about 2 months ago and I've been waiting to use this on camera. You ever sometimes see how pale you are and then you get scared? That's how I feel right now. I'm definitely going to have to self-tan ASAP. Then next I'm going to be taking the Soft Matte Concealer from NARS in the color Vanilla. Now I don't think this is a brightening concealer because it's light too, the same as the foundation. So it's probably just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna cover up my under eyes and not really brighten too much. But that's not a problem because we can bake. I have never been so excited to film in my entire life. So after I just laid down the concealer, I'm gonna kind of quickly go over it with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna put a little of the concealer on my nose and blend that out. Guys, I actually remember what the primer smells like. It smells like Bactine. That's what it smells like. You know, the disinfectant spray that you put on cuts and bruises? It smells like. I don't trust that one bit. So now I'm gonna go cheat again and use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, because due to this Radiance primer, I'm looking mad greasy. So I'm gonna try and fix that with this powder. And I just do that for under the eyes, and I press a little bit of extra powder into my forehead and kind of T-zone area. And then after I do that, I'm just gonna go in for the rest of the face with my Morphe R2 brush and swirl it around in the powder. And I'm just gonna make myself more of a ghost than I already am. Fun. Sorry guys, my memory card ran out of room, so this bake was sitting on my face for much longer than necessary. Now I will say this, for the foundation, I can actually see every single crack and crevice in my skin, Now I'm going to hold off judging it a little bit too quickly just because I have to put the rest of the makeup on, and obviously my whole face isn't done, so it looks a little crazy. But so far I'm not a huge fan, and that's the tea on that. So as far as I know, NARS does not have any contouring powders. I'm just going to go into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the lightest shade and use that as a 1, 2, 3 quick contour. I'm also using my Real Techniques brush. Again, I don't really remember which exact brush this is, but it applies contour so smoothly to my skin. Just 1, 2, 3, baby. Contour powder is actually looking red. Weird. With my everyday foundation, it looks so beautiful. I'm kind of scared. Then I'm going to go into my BOURDIN extremely loved palette, and I'm going to go into this shade over here, which is, just kidding, it doesn't say what the colors are on the back. One of my pet peeves, but you know, it's whatever. And I'm just going to apply that onto my cheeks. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe M530 brush, and I'm going to use that palette again. I'm going to take the Laguna bronzer, just kind of going over the edge of the contour, and then I like to take it on my forehead, up my temples. Now I genuinely don't know what's going on, but at least in real life it's picking up super red, which I can also see it's picking up super red on camera. I don't know if it's the color of the foundation, it's making it look really splotchy, even though I've used NARS Laguna many times before and I've never had that problem. Then I'm going to go in with my Blanc Disable highlighting palette again in the color RêVE, and I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe M504 brush and just throwing that on the top of the cheekbone. Now, I've used this highlighter before. I really do like it. It adds such a soft, subtle glow, but you could always build it up to make it. That's why I like applying it with this tiny brush instead of a big fluffy brush. Then I'll actually go in with the highlighting brush from Morphe, the M510 brush, and kind of diffuse the color on that. Actually, I'm gonna take that on my finger. Cute, cute. And throw it on my Cupid's bow as well. I'm gonna throw a little bit on top of my eyebrows, kind of right next to my temples. Then I'm gonna go back into that Coconut Grove eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the lightest amount on my E36 brush and apply that right under the eye to smoke that out further. And I'm going to go back in with the original Morphe brush I used for the Laguna bronzer on my eyelid and blend that out. And then quickly coat the bottom lashes with some mascara. Alrighty, and now I'm actually going to do my eyebrows off camera because, like I said, another one of the cheap products for these full face tutorials are going to be using any eyebrow product I want, because not all brands have eyebrow products and I really don't think they're essential to a full face brand look unless it's like Graceayyy or some other brand that's known for their eyebrow products. So I'm just going to do that quickly off camera and I'll be back in a second. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You're saying to yourself, what the fudge happened to her face? Now let me tell you something, guys. Everyone on this platform swears by the Lily lashes in the style Miami. Now let me tell you guys something. For a girl who has no lid space and the most hooded eyes in the entire universe, Miami lashes do not work. Get something that fits your eye shape. Don't listen to everybody on the internet because it's a waste of money. But you know what? Eyelashes take forever to put on, and I'm gonna keep this on, and that's that. So there we go. Actually, as I'm looking at my eye in the viewfinder, I'm going to put a little bit of that highlighter shade on my inner corner because this would not be a once upon a tutorial look without a highlighted inner corner. Now would it? I feel much better about this look. Now I have so many NARS lip products But the truth of the matter is, it is the holiday season, girlfriend, and we are going to be using a red lip with this because we have dramatic lashes that reach the top of my forehead, so why not put a red lip on too? That's my philosophy in life. And I'm just going to apply that directly to my lips with no lip liner or anything. Because one, I can't afford that, and two, Nars doesn't have many lip liners. Also, if I did not say before, the color of this lipstick is Shanghai Express. Ooh. Things are falling. Oh, no. That was a series of unfortunate events that you guys got to actually witness via the camera because I dropped the Nars matte concealer and then went to pick it up, and I don't know if you can see that, but my finger went right in that. I love when that happens.
One eternity later.
So now that the makeup look is actually complete, I'm going to be using another cheap product, setting spray. Alrighty guys, so this is the completed makeup look, as you can clearly see. So overall from this brand, I've used a bunch of these products already. I love Nars lipsticks. I have a weird shaped mouth where I always get lipstick on my teeth no matter what I do, and I've been sitting with this on my lips for about an hour now and I have not gotten anything on my teeth, which is so surprising. Just want to put that out there. The foundation looks a little bit cakey. I don't want to say that because I genuinely think it's the primer that made it look a little weird and funky because it's kind of breaking up on my nose already and on my cheeks right here. But the rest of the face, it looks really nice once it's settled in. And it just looked like it was sitting on my skin, not that it was melting into my skin. Now it looks like it's melted into my skin because it's had a little bit of more time. But I genuinely think that this foundation didn't really have a chance using the Nars primer just because that thing smelled like Bactine, man. I don't know what they put in that. I don't trust it. I'm probably gonna break out tomorrow. Life is great. I'll keep you updated on that. I'll put right here if it broke me out or not. But to say the least, I love the eyeshadows. They blended out super easily. I loved it. I love almost everything that I used on my face. The three things I will say about this full face tutorial is, one, I hated the primer. And maybe that's why the Nars took the rest of them off of their website. I don't know about that, but you know. I do not like the color of the foundation, but that's nobody's fault but my own. I mean, the shade range is kind of weird. So I think besides the primer and the foundation color, I pretty much liked everything that I used. So thank you everybody for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Graceayyy. I feel like I'm just gonna keep doing this a lot. And when I figure out on no, that's the wrong platform. When I figure out on YouTube how to link my latest videos here, I'll do that as well. And then I'll encourage you guys to watch them because my jack-o'-lantern tutorial was pretty dope, not gonna lie. And then all of the videos to come are gonna be pretty cool, so I don't know, why wouldn't you wanna watch them? Like this guy. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week, guys. Bye!